Good morning, friends. So it is about 10:45. I've been up for about 30 minutes getting ready and all that stuff. Right now I'm gonna get some lunch and then, because I don't think they'll be serving breakfast still. I think that ends at like 10:30 or 11 or something. So, but lunch will open up about 11:30, maybe 12. And then from there, there's all kinds of stuff happening on the pool deck this afternoon. Different games and stuff, and I'm gonna try to actually get in the water maybe, because I haven't done that on my last couple of cruises, other than like just putting my feet in or getting into my waist and getting out because it was too cold, kind of thing. But it's definitely warm out there, and I'm hoping the water will be warm enough as well. If not, there's always a hot tub, and if I can find one solo or with not too many people in it, I'll obviously record from there like I usually do. And let's see what else. We're in Nassau today. So I'm not gonna get off. I don't have an excursion. Maggie, when she was gonna be on this cruise with me, my sister, we did have an excursion plan for today, but so we'll save that for July when she's back out here maybe. But in the meantime, for this trip, I'm gonna stay on board and kind of have my own sort of sea day or whatever, like I've done in the past. We'll see how the afternoon goes, and then Kurt and Marcia we were able to move to a table together for dinner, so that'll be cool. We'll see if they go, like Kurt said last night that they probably won't go to the dining room every single night, which is fine. And maybe I'll take a buffet night at some point as well, but yeah, we'll see how it goes. And of course, I'll take you with me. We'll see what we see and do what we do. And we'll talk soon.
So I went up to the buffet and grabbed a couple of slices of pizza. If you didn't know, the pizza on MSC ships is like the best ever. They're an Italian cruise line, so they definitely know how to make good pizza. So if all else fails, that's a pretty safe go-to. And then from there, I noticed that the Carnival Mardi Gras was parked next to us in Nassau. I swear that ship is following me around. And then from there, I walked across the pool deck to see if there were any hot tubs, but all the ones at the main pool were full, so I went back into the Serenity area and found one in there.
Well, hello there, friends. So I'm in a hot tub, as you can tell. I found an empty one here in Solarium. Yeah, so I'm just chilling for now. The issue is this is in direct sunlight. They have the roof open. I don't know if you can tell. Anyway, they have the roof open, and so we'll see how long I can handle it. The water isn't that hot. It's, just warm at best, but that's okay. And I don't think I mentioned it yesterday, but we actually booked an excursion for tomorrow. We're going to be in Ocean Key tomorrow, and we're going to do some snorkeling, and that should be pretty cool. We're going to go out to the shipwreck and whatever that they have near their island and stuff. So yeah, that should be cool. I'm going to need a little backpack, I think, for that, but there are some shops on board that I can look and see what I can find. Need to get a model ship, all the usual stuff. But for now, I'm just chilling, relaxing, all cool in the, I was gonna say pool, but hot tub, whirlpool, I guess. Yeah, we'll talk soon.
At one point, I heard a little bit of a ruckus going on at the main pool next door, so I went over there to see what was going on, and they had some pool games happening, and no one wanted to participate at first, so I went up there and tossed a couple of rings. There was no one with me to record it, but while I did almost get one of the rings onto the little barrel thing, I didn't actually do very well at the ring toss game. But then from there, it was time to go get ready for dinner.
Well, hello there, friends. It is dinner time. I actually am gonna go up to the buffet tonight, so I wasn't all that impressed with the selection on the menu at the MDR tonight, and I also wasn't impressed with the buffet for lunch earlier. That's why I got pizza, but someone told me that the dinner buffet is really good and worth trying out, so I'm gonna go check that out, see what's up, and go from there. But I'll take you with me. We'll see what we see and do what we do, and we'll talk soon.
After dinner, Kurt and Marcia said they wanted to go up to the pool deck to watch the Nassau sail away, and so I decided to go with them. It was also good to document that we were in fact in Nassau. If you've been watching my videos for a while, you know that I tend to not get off the ship in Nassau. That's because Nassau is on almost every single Caribbean itinerary, and I've been there probably half a dozen times already. I have Nassau in my schedule several times over the next few months, so I do plan to try some of the things that they have there, like Margaritaville, and obviously there are a lot of excursions offered through the various cruise lines, so I won't always stay on board in Nassau, but in this particular case I did. And anyway, I caught this photo of Kurt and Marcia updating their own YouTube stuff. If you haven't already, be sure to go check them out. The link to their channel is in the description below. After we had said goodbye to Nassau, we decided to go down to the theater because they had a production show going on and we hadn't seen any of the theater performances yet, and then we saw one of the members of the entertainment staff kind of going around messing with people with a fake tray of limoncello, and it was funny to see everybody's reaction to thinking that they had a tray of drinks spilled on them. But of course, soon the show was starting, and for some reason they didn't allow us to film or take any pictures, and that's weird because MSC normally doesn't care about that kind of stuff, but anyway, I digress.
Well, hi friends. So I'm back in the room. I'm letting my phone charge just a little bit. It's a little echoey right here for some reason. Anyway, I'm standing awkwardly like this because my phone is currently charging and it's attached to the cable here. So, yeah, my posture's not the greatest, but that's okay. Geez, sorry. Anyway, yeah, so I'm gonna wait about 15 minutes, get a little bit of juice in the phone. I have an old-fashioned, of course. Tasty, although he made it with Jack, so I thought that was a little bit weird. I think he was just out of the default on this ship is Jim Beam, but he was out of that temporarily, so he made it with Jack, which was, I mean, fine, whatever, I don't care. But I haven't yet to get one with Makers, which is what they normally make it with. Or on Royal, I think is it Royal or Carnival? One of them does the Woodward or Woodland, whatever, Select, or whatever it's called. Woodford Select, something like that. That one's good. That's a really smooth whiskey, considering that's, I think, their well. So, but anyway, yeah. So a Jack Old Fashioned. It's tasty enough. And yeah, but we have a couple of things planned for this evening. The white party, that's why I'm dressed white. And then, what else? There was one other thing. Let me check the program. Oh, that's another thing. Sorry, it's in my pocket. This ship does not have an app. So the MSC For Me app does not work on the MSC Divina currently. I'm hoping they fix that because that's a little old school. It's a little bit old school to me that I have to bring a paper program in my pocket. I've probably already mentioned this yesterday, but just to reiterate, that's definitely a gripe I have. Kind of a small thing to complain about, really, but you know, it's fine. Anyway, so yeah, we've got White Night, and then probably the glow party in the disco, maybe. It's a little bit late, and we got to get up kind of early for an excursion that we have tomorrow, which you'll see more about tomorrow. But anyway, I think that's a good update for now, but you know, we'll see what we see and do what we do, and we'll talk soon. Hi, Henry's cousin. How you doing, Henry's cousin? Love you. So one thing I forgot to mention is that we just saw the theater show tonight, which is called Autumn in Paris, I think, something like that. It's sort of French themed. It was a variety show, so it was actually a pretty interesting kind of mix of stuff. And I really enjoyed it. It's definitely one of the best variety shows like that I've ever seen, and by far the best MSC show I've seen. So yeah, if you're on MSC Divina and they have Autumn in Paris, can recommend. We'll talk soon.
I ended up having some time to kill before the white party, so I just kind of explored the ship going into places that I hadn't been yet. They had this sports bar area that had a bowling alley in it, which I thought was really cool. And of course, they were streaming in various sporting events on the different TVs. I went out to the atrium to see if anything was happening there, but it was pretty quiet. But yeah, before I knew it, the white party was happening, and Kurt and Marcia met back up with me for that. It was actually quite windy, as you may notice in the video clips, but one thing I'll note is that when it was windy on other ships that I've been on recently, there was a lot more movement than there was on the MSC Divina, and I think that's a testament to how MSC builds their ships. The white party consisted of the entertainment team pumping everybody up and getting everybody excited for the different line dances that they decided to do as usual, and I danced along burning calories for several minutes until I was on the brink of collapse. But even though it felt an awful lot like exercise, it was fun nonetheless. I decided to skip the glow party because I figured that would cause issues for the early morning snorkeling excursion that we had booked, so then I just made my way to my room and called it a night.
Alright, y'all, that's a wrap. We're gonna go ahead and call it a night. I had a good time today. It was a little bit of a slower paced day, you may have noticed. But I just, it's nice to have that. And especially, I tend to drink a lot the first day, and then the second day is a little bit of a recovery day. So to be able to just chill on the ship, and I spent a lot of time at the pool today, and experienced different shows. I wish they would have let us take video and stuff of the show, but we couldn't even take pictures. They were being super strict about that. So it was a great show. I really enjoyed that show tonight. I mentioned that earlier, but yeah, I wish you could have seen some of it. But anyway, that's just all the more reason for you to book Divina to come see it yourself, I guess. Easier said than done, I know. But anyway, it's a little after midnight. I hope I'm not repeating myself. I'm not drunk or anything. I'm just really tired. And then tomorrow I gotta get up a little bit early to go on an excursion and stuff, which is gonna be so awesome. But yeah, we'll see more about that tomorrow. But anyway, I want to thank you all for watching. Be sure to like, comment, share, subscribe, all those fun things. We'll talk soon, and y'all have a good night.